Hey guys, this is Cree again. Welcome back to the right side of 50. Hope everybody's well. Just wanted to rant a little bit, just kind of doing a check-in on the health as far as my regimen's concerned. So, I did actually I got my physical. I may have mentioned it, I don't remember, but I went and got my physical, get my numbers and everything so that I know where I'm at and know what I'm up against. And, you know, um, everything for the most part came out pretty good. Um, Kidney function, liver function, all of that good stuff, all your blood work. So everything well. Of course, I'm always on that borderline where you want to watch your sugars, of course. That pre-diabetic stages, they like to call it, which some doctors will say, no, it's just diabetic, whatever. The point is, when you're at that point of pre, it's just giving you that option to go ahead and try to maintain a healthy diet and exercise. Okay, so those are the key factors. You're not at that point where you have to be on medication. Some doctors will recommend it. I'm not a fan of I guess the research and everything of metformin and stuff like that. That's always that beginner medication they like to give people. My doctor was not pushing it because she knows that that I'm trying to handle it in the way of, again, diet and exercise. So based on my history with them and the fact that they know I can do it, they're not too concerned, but they definitely have to do their job and make sure that you're mindful of it and where you're at. So, I'm good with that. Blood pressure is maintained under control. My iron is still very good. Vitamin D, just a little bit on the low side, but nothing concerning. I do have vitamin D pills already. I let them know, and just got some information. I told them I had did research on the vitamin D, and I heard that it's good to take with the vitamin K. She did agree, that there's been many studies that it's good to take those two together. So I was doing it a couple months ago, and I can't remember why I stopped. I think I just wanted to meet with my doctor first to make sure that I wasn't just popping anything. So, she did agree, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to, restart that. But other than that, the weight is good. It's doing what it's doing. Usually you lose inches first. So that's what I've noticed. I can notice that more so other than numbers on the scale. So like I said, I'm not trying to rush any weight loss. I'm just, slow process. I know my A1C, I know my other numbers. So, I know what I have to do. This is not anything that is new to me. So I am working on that continuous. Diet, for the most part, I am. Now, I know, like I said, I wouldn't say I fell off, but if I'm going to do something, I try to limit that to like once a week. So I would hold that more so during the weekend. So example, this weekend I went out with a couple of very close, I call them my sisters. So I went out with them. We had brunch. We hadn't really met up in a long time. I mean, as far as, enjoying ourselves. So, we had a great time. We, some new spot, downtown Phoenix. Well, they're not paying me for sponsorship, but, it's called, I think it's called Brunch Problems. So, it's downtown, I think off of Central. Very, very nice place. Very, very nice place to eat. We ordered different things, catfish and grits, scrambled eggs with cheese and onion. What else did we have? I ordered chicken and waffles, and then I ordered some grits on the side and eggs. The grits were, oh gosh, they were very, very good. Uh, I enjoyed that. Um, Eggs, I really enjoyed that. Most importantly, the food came out really, really good. Meaning hot. Um, there was nothing that we didn't enjoy. My sisters, they had on some type of, fancy drinks, well, actually one had a mimosa and I think the other one had some type of high-end Hennessy flavored blah with a bunch of stuff in it. So they enjoyed themselves. I didn't get a drink. Um, I was the designated driver, but I don't crave liquor, so it's like I said, I think I've mentioned I'm not really a drinker. I don't drink. Every now and then, like once a year maybe, but I could take it. It's neither here nor there for me. So I just needed to diffuse. We just got out, enjoyed ourselves. I think the cook even came out and introduced herself, and I think the owner of that establishment had a birthday, so they had cake and they gave us free cake as well. I took a small bite of that, but I wasn't interested. I was just trying to save because I had already ate the grits. That's a lot of carbs right there, and it was a nice bowl, so it wasn't like it was teeny tiny. It was a nice little bowl of grits. I didn't really eat the waffle. I had maybe 3 bites of that. It was not the way I like it fixed. It was on the soft side, doughy, like soft. So I won't knock it. It's just not the way I like it cooked. The flavors seemed to be okay. But like I said, I didn't eat that. I just ate the fruit that came with it. It came with strawberries, and then, so mainly what I had was the chicken and the grits, and then the eggs. So I enjoyed myself. We had a good time. We were out, visiting each other, and, we were talking about diet and health and physical and stuff, and, what we all do, and things like that. So other than that, you guys, I hope you guys are really, taking your health serious, especially for my ladies over 40. If you've always been fit or you've taken action a lot earlier, then, great, kudos to you, because it is important. I mean, the way I look at it is the extension to the rest of your life. So mentally, your mindset is everything. If you have stressors around you, that's going to interfere with your progress. Trust me, I know. We've talked a little bit about that. So that is definitely a big no-no. So I hope that you guys are doing what you need to do to create or continue peace in your life, so that you can do what you need to do. Okay. So I'm just going to take the rest of the day. I've been, doing some online projects per se, got some things going on, and I'm trying to complete and do everything accordingly, and get started for the week. So I'll go ahead, I'll come back on to check in with you guys. It's a beautiful day out, and you know what I mean when I say beautiful day. It means a storm is coming here. You guys probably can't see. Let me see. So let me see. So if you see that blowing, okay, that means that there's a storm coming. Okay, so it means a storm is a coming. So it may not even rain today. It may not be till tomorrow, but when it does that means that rain is coming our way. So here in Phoenix, we consider that beautiful because we get so much sun, over 300 days a year, that to have a little break from it is good. Okay, so hopefully you guys, if you're not in this area, you probably don't really go through that. Parts of California have really nice weather as well, but other than that, I mean, it's just what it is. It's a beautiful day, but I'm just gonna take a quick break. I gotta run and make a quick run, and then I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna continue doing my studies And that's about it. All right. You guys just take care. Have a great week. Like I said, I'll come back in. All right.